Today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel episode is going to be special. Ladies and gents, you guys know Simo, my good friend on the channel for a very long time. We all started Yu-Gi-Oh!
Today, and oh god, is it going to be bad, because we've already done this once before and it was an absolute mess. So called for me and I'm here, so no backing down.
Coming to my house, like all the cards are so random, you don't know what's you know, you don't know what's good, you don't know what's bad. What the hell? Oh,
like when you're talking about being Kevin placing all the traps everywhere, there's a lot of bad trap cards when you're drafting all cards.
Well, guess what, Simo? Guess what, Simo? I'm gonna normal summon Tardy Orc, motherfucker.
That is an insane pick for this. 20. What?
I'm gonna equip it with freaking Dragon Claw.
This isn't a dragon. What are
Dragon Claw, baby?
Dragons. Why
Dragon nails. You got nails in this thing. There's levels to this, Simo.
Where on this card does it say dragon? I'm sorry.
Dragon nails. It says dark.
Okay, well, we're already cooked if we have to deal with a tardy. What is this, like your best combo in your deck? I would be surprised.
Attack also not be destroyed by card effects. Oh my god.
Well, I think you got me here. I think
if this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster was destroyed by battle, sent to the grave, you can special summon that monster if you equip it to what?
That's insane. That's so good.
What? Bro, that's broken, man.
That is insane. For this exactly, this is crazy.
Magna Warrior?
And you got a 1700. That's good.
Is it good?
Look at the disrespect. You didn't even attack with the tardy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm Yugi. You know what I'm saying? I am the Pharaoh, so I gotta show you what it's like. Welcome to the Team Samurai X1 house.
Oh my god.
In here, we don't play nice.
I'm cooked. Okay, well, at least we can take out your beta.
Yes, betas are meant to be taken out.
Evidently.
Betas are meant to be taken out. Okay, all right.
We'll just pass on that.
All right, draw. Oh, Simo. Yeah, Butler us.
Okay.
Battle phase.
It's 15. This is the quality card I expect from drafting all cards in this format.
Yes, Tardy Orc. Oh wow, Simo, what's going on, Simo?
It's not
28. Come on, Simo. Alex.
Please. That is actually really annoying for reasons I cannot explain to you why it is.
What is it? What did you draw, bro?
Oh my god, that sucks.
All right, guys, to let you guys know that this is gonna be the shortest video on my channel. It's so far 4 minutes.
Probably because I'm dead.
This is gonna be the quickest video on my channel, guys, ladies and gents.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating. If I had that a turn earlier, you would have actually just been cooked.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's great. Yeah. I know. Finish me off. That's like an FTK in this format. There's no way you're gonna draw that twice. There's no way. That's insane. That has got to be the quickest arena game ever. Give me this run back. Let's get to game 2. Let's go. If you draw that again, I will probably just uninstall this. So best of luck.
Oh, guys, you hear that?
Don't you dare.
Wait, calm down. Let me think.
Okay. You don't have it. Otherwise, you'd have just full sent it already.
I'm gonna summon Donkey Kong. Hey.
Friend Donkey. Okay. Do you have a... Oh, no. It's from Grave. Oh, no. From hand. Okay. So you don't have anything.
Yeah, no. I
can rule out Performa Pals in your back row. Yep. That's good to know.
All right. Simo, I have my turn, bro.
Okay. 2 back row. It's this format, so they're probably fake. There's no way you have real back row in this format. There's no way.
What do you mean it's fake?
Let's test the waters here. You saw this guy in the first game. He's really bad.
Steel Worm Color.
You have to get over your donkey. So.
Mask of Darkness.
You actually have real back row. I stand corrected. Come
on now. This is the original Forbidden Lands, Simo. Come on.
Go ahead. Oh, calling that Forbidden Lands is a bit generous.
I bricked again. Normal Saman.
What the hell is this?
It's just like a big actor. It's just a big side. Does nothing.
See, you're saying that. You're like, oh, don't worry about this card.
It just does nothing, you know. It's literally.
Are you gonna set an Abyss script spell from your deck?
Yeah, I actually have one. It's FTKs. If this combo goes
off, I believe it.
Alex, this video is so far 6 minutes recording. Please put up a fight.
We're trying, Sam.
Alex,
we're
please.
Trying. Okay,
You're embarrassing.
We're gonna bring the Luster Dragon back out. You saw
wow.
That. I could just not attack, honestly, but I feel like I need to start getting over stuff.
Alex, you nuked yourself. You weakened yourself.
We will pass.
Alex, why would you weaken yourself?
Oh my god, I didn't think that was I thought it was just till the end of the turn.
Oh,
I read
Alex,
it
this
first,
is the
like,
same.
oh, just reduces,
Alex,
whatever.
this
All right,
is,
we should have killed
this
the
is
donkey.
the same ham, Alex. You didn't read Alex.
You got the beta too. Okay.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, we're gonna get cooked.
Alex, come on, Alex. What's going on? Alex, please put up a better fight.
We still got cards. We still got cards.
Please. Do you have a big booty defense monster or no?
I can't believe that. Well, that wouldn't have mattered anyway. We got some things. We got some things. I have Dimensional Alchemist.
Oh, what?
Of course, I'm gonna rip a fire or a spell. Of course. Of course. All right, take out the stupid beta.
Damn, why'd you hit the beta, bro?
Because I wanted less damage on the crackback.
Battle?
No more monsters, huh? Okay.
I break, bro.
In this format? No.
Damn, my donkey's putting in work, bro.
I know, this donkey's been on the field since turn 1. That doesn't really do anything.
Oh my god, you scared me for a bit.
We're just gonna set some. Hopefully it does something.
Yep, that's good.
All right, over to you.
Oh, okay, Alex.
I don't like that.
Battle phase, Alex. Alex, you're getting destroyed by the donkey. Donkey
That
Kong.
is fine.
Damn.
I will give you some insight. That was not doing much anyway.
Oh. Bro, I thought you said your deck was good. I was like, Alex, how's your deck? He's like, bro, I'm so excited to play this deck. It's so good. You
Well, you might
or no?
get to see how it's good now. We're gonna activate Crusadia Crawler.
Oh shit. This is not looking good, guys.
This just gives us a guy. This just gives us a guy.
Okay, so you want to tribute something.
Because I used a spell or trap card, there's a certain card you might be familiar with.
Oh my god, bro.
Not bad, right? Not bad.
Not bad at all, bro. Not too shabby, bro. I like this.
You want me to put up a fight? I'm trying to do something here.
This is actually a really this is a great fight right here.
This might make it a little bit better. I'm gonna sacrifice the Crusadia Crawler for Hazy Flame Hydra.
Holy smokes, bro.
Now Hydra's pretty sick because it can't be targeted. So
What? Holy smoke. Yo, I think I lose now.
you want me to put up a fight, Sam? Here you go.
Nice. This is he has two big bodies on the field. Big bodies, not even small. These are big bodies, guys.
For this format, yeah, these are huge.
There's too much damage, bro. Like, ugh.
Okay. There's no way you have Mirror Force, right? There's just like conceivably no way you have Mirror Force. The card pool is gigantic. That just can't happen.
Ugh.
If you have it, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, taking that one.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I could have lethal you anyway. It's a little bit too little damage. I'll send another guy.
Yeah.
And we'll throw it back. You want me to put up a fight, Sam? You want me to put up a fight? I'm going down swinging.
Timo, I respect you, bro.
What?
I respect you heavy.
I'm waiting for it.
I'll activate this Revenge Rally.
Okay.
Almost my alligator.
Oh, you're gonna take it. The Gradles are crazy. Okay.
Come on. Effect. Let me have that. Let me have that. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of it. Yes.
Combo. The combo.
Oh my god.
That is insane.
That was insane, guys. Oh my god. I top decked it. I had to. That was crazy.
Oh, that doesn't do it.
That was crazy, guys.
That was cracked. Well played.
That was crazy.
That was cracked. You got some like good battle traps though. Like you got mask. You have this too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Sounds like bad draft direction.
Probably. Okay. I guess we are just going to keep setting and that's it. I think we're just gonna probably pass it over. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Okay. Draw turn.
Alligator's a sick pickup too. That's super.
Both
Both of these are supers. I just realized.
Battle.
Yep. You got rid of my out, unfortunately.
What did I do?
So did Gemini, and if I Gemini summoned it at the start of damage, I could have just banished your Magician. So that's what I was trying to do. I was hoping you didn't have another monster.
Wow. Insane. Okay. I see.
Actually, I actually had something, so that's, I mean, we take it for what it's worth.
It's Dark Magician, bro. Dark Magic attack for game, bro. Dark Magic attack. Poetic. Actually,
I guess we can do this?
Come on, Alex.
DD Trap Hole? This is like an FTK in this format.
Come on, Alex. Come on. Alex, come on now. Come on now.
Oh, man.
You think it's a cap? You didn't make some cap or no?
Your deck's cracked. Your deck is crazy.
Dark Magic attack!
Well played. Oh, my God.
Yo, come on. First to three, bro. You have to put up a fight,
Okay,
Alex.
first to three. Yeah, I gotta get one off of you here.
Alex, come on.
I felt really good about that one, too. That's crazy. Oh, my God.
Alex, come on,
I'm so
Alex.
mad, too, because one of the combos that I have, the way the cards came, I drew the card right after, so that's hilarious. All right. I'm still going to go second. I think it's right.
All right,
I think it's right.
Just hope I don't draw Tardy Orc and Dragon Nail again.
Yeah, if you get Tardy or Dragon Nails, I'm uninstalling Master Duel.
Yeah. Look at that. So guys, what are you waiting for? Make sure you guys get your ancient book collection at tx1.com. And it also has a really cool 3D piece. Look at that. The most nostalgic and best looking deck box ever. And be sure to use the coupon code PAC10 for 10% off your entire order.
You have like real battle tricks though. That's,
Okay.
Oh, that's so irritating.
Yeah, I know something's my 6 Samurai guy.
Okay, of course you had to pick him. He's 19.
Of course, 19
That's crazy.
19's kind of crazy, bro. And this format's kind of insane.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think your deck is. I thought my deck was pretty good. I think your deck's way better. Oh, perfect. That's the best card I could have drawn by far.
Heavy Storm? Pot of Green?
Yeah. Oh, this doesn't add something. Okay. We're just. This may
Alex,
shock
come
you.
on,
This
man.
may
What is
shock
this?
you.
Guys, I'm
may
sorry,
shock
guys.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to bully the master duel creator like this.
Yeah, we might have to flag the YouTube video for monetization
honestly,
for bullying. Honestly.
Honestly, this is not even fair at this point, to be honest.
Beta again too.
Like I just feel bad, you know. This is crazy.
No, it's rough. It's rough.
Alex, what is going on, Alex?
If you looked at my hand, you would. I don't know what else I could really do. I'm just saying, Sam. I'm just saying. I'll have to show you this deck afterwards. Okay, there's at least one good card. I swear, if this win, but you have stuff, so like this isn't gonna matter. We'll go Dimensional Alk.
Okay.
Please give me a monster.
Why?
Ha!
Oh,
Because if it dies, I get it back, so it like gives me a card at least.
True.
But I have like how many monsters in this deck, and I whiffed twice.
Alex,
that is
what is this?
infuriating. It's bad. Don't worry about it. It's bad. Show me your mask. Show me.
How do you
whatever.
know?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alex, how do you know?
I had to try to get damage off the board. All right, just make it quick. Just make it quick. You got 36. You need what, a 1900 guy to kill me or something? 16. Just put me out of my misery, Sam. Just put me out of my misery. Surely you have something else. Surely, if you have guy plus that other trap, you get an extra 5. A 41. You need a 1400. Just show me it. Just show me the card. Go to battle.
Bro,
Go to battle. Attack.
no,
show
bro,
me
I
the
have
card.
nothing. You're at 100. You're at 100.
100. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Damn, man.
I got cooked. Actually, just annihilated here. Yeah, just flip it. Oh, you had sword too. Oh, would you look at that? He had even battle disrupt. Your deck is insane. Your deck is actually unbelievable for this. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's go again. Let's go. No. Go again. I need to actually get a win here. This is embarrassing. No. There's no way you
Honestly,
get that lucky. There's no way. There's no way.
I have
no
honestly,
way.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I have to turn down being an asshole now because this is a slaughterhouse. Alex, I'm sorry, bro. Like honestly, bro, I will not. Okay, I will put a handicap on myself. I will not normal summon for 3 turns.
Not normal stuff. Honestly, with the way my deck is, I doubt I can even kill you. So if you want to put a handicap on yourself, be my guest. But I need to win
Alex,
this.
come on. First to 4, all right? Come on. Reverse me.
First to 4. Yeah, I can't even get 1. I'm telling you, you see my deck, it's like not this bad. I think your deck is just actually unbelievable.
Alex, come on, please, bro.
Go ahead. Summon your Tardy Orc and pass. Summon. Okay, sure.
Bro, would you be upset if I have Dark Magician Girl on my deck or no?
I don't even know what to think at this point, Sam. Honestly, I don't even know what to think at this point. I can at least try.
Okay.
Flip that Mask of Weakness. What do you got? Mask of Weakness, Sword. Oh, Shadow Spell. Oh, good. Another Battle Disruptor. So that's 4 now. Fantastic. Great. In case you didn't have enough. All right, go ahead. That's insane that you have that much battle interruption. Actually wild.
Alex, sorry, bro.
Are you? I don't know if you are.
Alex, my bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just summoning cards, bro. I swear, I'm just summoning cards. I'm just summoning cards.
I have this crawler, so I can at least wall up.
All right. And my turn, bro. This is bad, bro. This is not bad. Crawler's insane.
I mean, he's just a 2100 defender, which honestly is good enough for me at this point. Okay. Now, can I do anything else? I'm gonna go with no. I guess actually.
That wall is huge, bro.
It is. I can go for friend donkey.
Yo, how
I
does
also
Donks-
had the donkey, so it's very funny. We both pulled the same card and carded 10,000 cards in the game.
Perform about friend donkey?
Yeah, I guess I'll use this. I can actually use
You
the
have a
effect.
form monster from your hand?
I do. It's not good, but at least it's a guy.
Damn, bro. If you link something to like a big link monster, like I can't win.
I have a play. It's not very good, but we're going to attack.
Smart.
I want to get this out of the way first.
So you lose 100.
Yep. We'll go main 2.
Okay.
Let's go for this.
What are you cooking?
I'm actually gonna overlay.
Oh shit, Fortune Tune?
No, it's Giga Brilliant, which isn't bad.
Strong as hell, bro.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's get rid of this. We'll buff everything a bit,
Yeah.
and we're chilling.
So it's
Chilling.
just, so it's just
It
a
doesn't
bluff or
beat
no?
Tardy Orc, but this is the best look we've got so far. Oh my god, what are you the summon skull? We never had a chance. It's over. Oh my god. That's insane.
Bro, Hazy Flame, bro. Where's the Hazy Flame guy? You know, honestly, guys, I'm drawing broken. My captain. Like, I'm actually drawing broken.
I mean, you're drawing pretty nuts, Sam.
God, like, I'm
You're
drawing like nuts. Like,
pretty
actually
crazy.
insane. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm actually sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go down fighting. We're gonna go down fight. You still have to clear my guys, so we got some time. We got some
Okay.
time.
You know, you have sometimes. Honestly, I actually believe in the thing, bro. In the heart of the cards, bro. I actually believe that you would do well, bro.
I haven't seen this guy. It's just it's a 1200. I guess you could sync for 8. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Hey, do you want me to?
If you want, I'm curious what you got.
Yeah. Hey, so just like take away my summon skull for fun. Well, that's huge.
1600, I figure, as a defense isn't too bad in this.
And my turn, bro. 600 defense is not bad at all.
Okay.
Oh. Alex, I'm warning you. Don't do it, Alex. Alex, don't do it. Alex, don't do it, Alex.
What do you got?
Hello.
Got the sword. Okay, that's fair. You warned me not to do it. You warned me not to do it.
I told you not to do it, brother. I told you.
You warned me not to do it.
I told you,
Okay,
brother.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, Sam. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Show me.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Show me the goo, bro, please. Combo.
I've got the goo. You've got 2 cards. Do I care? I have to probably just go for broke here, right?
Damn, you do have something.
Yeah, we just go for it. I don't think we have a choice. What did you? You have the stupid Gradle alligator. That's like the only thing that like really punishes this. Okay, I got the play. I actually can't even do what I want to do because of that. Ooh. Well, that's fine. All right. Go ahead.
All right, Alex. Here we go, Alex. Honestly, I
100.
appreciate for you coming on to the. Oh, what the?
At least like summon skull like with dragon nails. I could see them doing that in the anime, right? That would look cool.
Yeah.
That would look cool. Frankenderp.
Frankenderp?
This card's fun. This card's fun.
Mmm.
Oh, beta 4 games in a row.
Beta again, eh? The card loves
That's
me.
funny. You should have attacked with the Frankenderp.
Wait, why?
You know what? For fun, I'll just negate your I'll negate your guy. Why not?
No, Alex. No. Not like this.
Okay, so I know you have
Alex.
beta. I know you've got beta. All right, Sam. This is the best shot I've had all game, and I've been waiting. I have been waiting.
Show me this.
I will special summon Orbital Hydrolander. The
Oh my
ultimate
God.
Highlander card. I told you I had good cards in here, Sam. I told you. I just hadn't seen them. So we're just
What?
gonna fire this. What are we popping? I don't even know if I care. What does Wing do? Wing gives it like it can't be destroyed once, right? Yeah. We'll just take out the summon skull. It's fine.
Hello, is Tony here? Is anyone here that actually cares about the locals report? Because yeah, I'm happy to start now. With the deck I played today and things like that. I'll just start. and then people can watch the VOD later, I reckon. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is who? My name is huh? My name is what? My name is huh? It's me again. Today I'll be doing my weekly TED talk regarding the deck I played for my local tournament at the local store. And yeah, we'll talk about it. I'll let you know how it went. I'll give you a rundown. The cards that did really well, the cards that did not too well, you know, things like that. I would show it on the simulator, but I didn't save the deck actually, because it's actually not the deck that you think it is. It is Ice Barrier! Yes, I took Ice Barrier. I decided to take it because I just proxied the cards that I needed, and then my friend, I looked through his binder and he had a Deep Sea Diva, and I told myself, fuck it, I'll build it. So I built it on the spot at locals thanks to that. I still am proxying one card, which is the card that I am proxying though is the, what is it? The water statue, because I actually, surprisingly, I don't have that card. So it's probably another card that will be on the list of cards to get, but right now it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's talk about what I played today, why I played it. So why I played it is because I wanted to play it. There was no reason aside from that. I didn't think it was a strong deck by any means. Like, this is not a very powerful deck. It just works, I guess, and it just works. As you guys know, I'm a big Runic fan. I think a lot of people, if they come to my channel, or if they come to me, that's what she said. If they do come to me, right? If they do just like join, they will know and be very apparent that I like this type of style of deck. I enjoy it, although I might not be perfect at it. I just think I enjoy this type of gameplay where I am controlling the board with cards that absolutely destroy the extra deck. The main deck. Sorry. By banishing them. It's just my favorite. I just love using a bunch of spells. I'm a big spell gamer. So anyways, not a monster masher, to be honest. Anyways, that being said, so what I played today was Ice Barrier Runic with a small Deep Sea Diva package. A very tiny one, very tiny. Surprisingly I didn't play SP Little Knight, because I didn't have space. And also, I don't own the card. Thanks to my friend, Kenny, who gave me this card. The Dusa version of Deep Sea Diva. So that's wonderful. So let's go over some of the cards and how I played and everything. And we'll talk about it and yeah. So 2 copies of Deep Sea Diva. I played 2 because I wanted to play more copies of Hexa. This is Hexa right here. Hexa I think is a little bit better. I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on how you feel, to be honest. I like increasing this because if I do get negated on this one, then I can just Runic summon the thing and then use a tuner and a non-tuner to go into a Herald. This one also has a similar idea behind it, where if it gets hit, it's actually worse than this one, believe it or not. So I'm considering bumping it up, but the only reason why I play this is because it does start the combo a little bit more cleaner. They both do the same thing, so they both do the exact same thing. That's why I'm maxing out on as many as I can for this deck. So I use these 3 and these 2, and then yeah, I just play the game. It just goes crazy. I'm thinking of bumping up the not the ratios, but the deck size in general, because today I bricked up on like a few times on these cards on my one-offs, believe it or not. Quite a bit. So these are some of the one-offs that I play. So okay, so this here is my main starter. These 5 are my main starters. I'm considering bumping this up to 6 and just playing 41, just because I think just starting is just so good. I'm considering also replacing some other cards as well that I'll talk about soon. But yeah, these 5, and then obviously with the spell, it's also 8 cards that allow you to start this combo, right? These 8 kind of just start everything for you. This card you normal summon it and special summon the other one, and then you go into a sprint because it's 2 level 2s. You can go into a sprint. If they do stop you, then you can summon Hugin, get the fountain, and then go into Herald. You could do that if you like. Yeah, you could do that. But yeah, you would go into sprint, and then sprint sends the main, I guess the main star of the show, the Ice Barrier Mirror Magic, the mage basically, and the mage is your main kind of, the mage is your main guy, the main person. This one here, if it's in your hand, you don't really care. If it's in your deck, that's fine too, as long as you have access to it with these 8. So the idea is you normal summon this one will use its effect to send this to grave, and then it has a graveyard effect to add whatever Ice Barrier card you want from your deck to your hand. So in those cases, you can add another one of the spell trap here. You can add this reborn spell if you have everything in your hand already. You can add an extender. You can add the gorgeous. Most of the time you're adding gorgeous of the Ice Barrier, that one. The one that special summons, which I'll talk about right now. So there's a card called Gorgeous. Gorgeous is called Swordsman of the Ice Barrier, this one here. This is a tuner that can be summoned off of your revealer if you do have a revealer in your hand. So this card, you can use its effect to search Gorgeous or search this, which will lead to Gorgeous. And then Gorgeous will resummon the this one here. So you've got options to do. You've got options there. I'm not too well versed on the combos. Honestly, I was quite freestyling because this is slightly different variant. Obviously, I'm playing the runic variant, and I'm used to playing the one without the runic. So, you know, even though I'm the runic Andy, I haven't really played this particular runic deck that much. I'll be honest. I'll probably play a lot in the Master Duel because it's released. So I will try and get some, you know, get a grip on it, and try and understand how to play it better in Master Duel. But yeah, those are like the main monster guys. These are the spells. So I got the reborn spell here. This one lets me reborn a level 4 or lower, or level 5 and lower, I think. Level 5 or lower Ice Barrier from my graveyard. And then these 3 are the starter that I mentioned earlier. So these are just good spells and traps. I mean spells. Now, should I just get into the other stuff? So I'll leave the runic stuff for the last, because we'll talk about the monsters. This card here is an extender. It's a level 4 that extends from your hand. But if you control another Ice Barrier monster, you can special summon it onto the board. If it's in the graveyard, you banish it to summon a level 1 token onto the board. So this one helps you actually draw 4 without the fountain, which is insane to me. So there's a combo line that you can do that allows you to go into Ravenous Crocodile, which allows you to use the Coral Dragon in the graveyard to draw 1 card and to chain block the draw 3 of the Crocodile. So you're always guaranteed to draw 3 unless they have, you know, exactly imperm. But even then, if you have a surplus of cards in your hand, you can actually dodge targeting effects by using the effect of the Crocodile to pop itself by discarding 2 cards from your hand. So there are situations where if you feel like you need to refresh your hand entirely, then you can pitch to 2 cards from your hand and go from there. But sometimes that might not be correct either. It just depends on what cards you have in hand and how you want to play. But yeah, it happens. Then we have the bricks, I guess, of the deck. I'm playing Revealer because it can be a good starter in this deck. It's not in this particular variant, but usually in the other variant you are playing this as your starter. I don't know how I feel about it as a starter, and I wasn't too comfortable completely cutting it out of the deck, so I just played one of it. I'm probably more confident to cut it out now because I realize it's just really not that good. It's a really good matchup. It's really good in the matchup for Fluunderies because they cannot tribute while I control another Ice Barrier monster, so you can summon it on your opponent's turn, which is funny, or you can just leave it on the board and try and play, which is hilarious. Then we have this one here. This one actually put some work in against the Paleo player. So I was played against a Paleozoic player, and he had to deal with this card. And if he didn't, then he just kind of lost because your opponent can only activate one spell or trap per turn, which is really nasty sometimes. And then this one is also another star of the show. This card here is absolutely crazy, to be honest. It beat Ritual Beasts on its own with paired up with my Runic card, so they would enter battle, try and beat this over, then I would protect it, or I would make it so that they can't attack with the Slumber. So it's like either or, you can do whatever you like. Another way to protect this was Sleipnir the Runic Mane. That's another way to do it. Sleipnir the Runic Mane plus another card is also leads to something else. So here you can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this plus your Hexa, if it gets negated, can go straight into your Lancea if you are bricked up. You know what I mean? Like if you get bricked up and it doesn't work out, then you can go into a Lancea because Lancea is a level 10 and Hexa is a level 1. So if they do hit you on Hexa and that's the only play you have, then you can just summon Sleipnir the Runic Mane and then just go into a thing. This one is one I found online as a tech card or whatever. Not many people were playing it, but this one was also like an SP Little Knight. During the battle phase, your opponent's battle phase, you can use its effect to banish this card and another card. So it's really good to stall out, like if you need to protect your one-offs, your one-off floodgates that you have in the deck. So that's how we kind of just do that. So that's like the Ice Barrier engine. The combo is very straightforward. It just, you use Hexa, you synchro climb with Hexa, and you know, you start your combo with Hexa and you use the level 2 to start going crazy. And then you end up with a bunch of fodder that you can use to link summon. You go into level 6s, you can go into level 8s. You're happy to go into level 9s as well if you open correctly. If you go into a level 9, you're more likely going into the draw combo. If you don't have a level 9, then you're aiming to at least end on Lancea plus a bunch of spells and traps that you can use to protect Lancea. And then during your opponent's turn, you're playing a lot during your opponent's turn. So during your opponent's turn, when they special summon, you have twice per turn effect to summon an Ice Barrier from deck, hand, graveyard, or extra deck. So you can go and summon out your floodgates like that and protect them. And that's kind of the big game plan. Use the runic stuff to protect your Ice Barrier stuff and back and forth, I guess. So that's the idea behind it. Honestly, it's not a very strong, crazy strategy. I think it's fine. Just we're going to be realistic here if people are looking into playing the deck. It's not powerful. It's not crazy by any means. One game today I won by time. So it's not like, you know, it's not like, sometimes it's not its own merit that does it. It's more like it just gets carried by other cards as well. I'll be honest, it's fine. It's nothing crazy. Like if you're trying to contemplate on what runic deck to play, if you have a budget, then maybe this one is to try. This one is fine. If you don't have a budget, then just go White Forest Runic. I think that's just a better kind of deck at this stage. Just because of the amount of cycling you do and the capability of playing specifically Skill Drain in this format against Snake Eye. So that's just my opinion. I think this can do a lot of work, and it does do a lot of work, and it just requires a decent pilot, of which I am not. So that's one thing to just keep in mind. You just have to practice with the deck, and you'll have a fun time. Now it's the runic part of the deck. Everyone knows this. I think everyone is aware of how runic functions by this point. But yeah, I play all of the wonderful good spells. Good spells meaning the spells that will kind of you know, all of the main spells that are constantly being used. In Master Duel, you'll notice that a lot of them are banned, or they're not banned, but they're like limited to one or whatever. I'm playing all three of all of those. So wonderful. I love playing it. It's my favorite. 3 of all of those cards, as you can see here. So I'm playing 3 of the destruction, 3 of the, you know, the curses, playing 1 card that rips out of my opponent's hand. But these 2 are just, they're kind of there for variance, you know, so that I can draw different types of spells. And I didn't want to just play 15. I wanted to try and play 17. So I'm playing, I believe I'm playing 17. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So 17 runics. So, and Slumber is a really good MVP for this deck. I just want to highlight this card here. This card is really strong because it protects your Raiho, which is the floodgate that requires your opponent to discard a card from your hand to resolve their on-field monster effects. So it's basically a skill drain when your opponent's hand is at 0, and your opponent will often try to just beat over Raiho with his monsters, or their monsters rather. And they try and beat over it, you know, they get over the 23 threshold of the defense, and then they try and crash into Raiho or attempt to try and do a Zeus play. But this card here actually prevents the Zeus play entirely. To prevent the Zeus, like, they will often go into the guy, and then you use the effect, depending on the Xyz monster, obviously, that they, you know, that they use. You might not be able to do anything, like if it's the Nightingale one, which I didn't run into, but it was just a generic kind of Xyz monster. In the battle phase, I would just go effect to target his card with Slumber at the start step of the battle, and then he cannot declare an attack. There's like a hidden effect with this card. Not only does it protect, it also prevents the monster that you targeted from attacking. So you can use this offensively in the way that you know, you target their cards and they cannot attack you, so that's, I guess, defensive. But you can also use this in the alternative defense way, which you target your own cards and it's protected by destruction once, which is really cool. And lastly, the Runic Flashing Fire. This one really did a lot of work into specifically Ritual Beasts. You kind of just like pop their cards and you prevent them from doing a lot of work. And some cards, like the previous card, the Gorgeous, while another Ice Barrier card is on the board, it's actually unaffected by... your opponent cannot activate monster effects in the graveyard. So it's like a Necro Valley, kind of. Or whatever. I think it's Necro Valley, right? It just prevents you... it just prevents you from using graveyard effects with monsters, which is really broken into Snake Eye. So I would leave the Gorgeous on the board to try and prevent my opponent from really playing the game, which is really nice. I have 1 Cold Bite. These are just flex spots that I'm considering cutting and removing. I'm not sure. The talents came up today, which is wonderful. Let me draw 2 against Paleo and kind of keep the grind game going. I don't really have any. I don't really have any notes about this. I guess they work fine. I think I'm more often going to probably cut this card maybe for an extra starter, or maybe an extra runic card, or maybe cut like 2 of them or 3 of them even, and just try another generic card. Maybe an evenly matched in the main might do some work, and kind of just like nullify the board entirely. So it's just another options that I'm thinking about. But this is like the flex spot of the deck. Yeah, that's basically the entire main deck. It's a very clean 40 cards. There isn't too many like one-offs, aside from obviously the bricks here and obviously some of the non-engine. But even when you draw these guys, they're not horrible. They're just discards, I guess. Like these 3 are probably the ones that you dislike seeing in your hand. Or maybe these 2, I would say at most. You dislike seeing these 2 in your hand. Everything else is fine to draw. Like if I draw this can be a starter. It can also be a discard. And for any cards it's got a hidden effect where any card that would require a discard, you can actually banish it instead. From the graveyard, so you can actually you don't have to waste your resources from your hand. So that's something that people should keep in mind when they're playing this deck, is to keep that in mind. So yeah, the extra deck. Here is my extra deck. I'll talk about the fusions first, because that's, I guess, the least kind of least of the crazy cards, but because it's to be expected. So we have Slipnir, the Runic Main. As I mentioned earlier, you can use this to convert into a level 10 if you do get interrupted on your normal summon, if you want to play safe. If you do have another Runic spell, then you can do some other stuff with this deck. So yeah, you can do some other stuff as well. Then we have the 2 Hugins. I didn't really need a third one. feel like I needed a third one, at least in today's run for the local tournament. I didn't miss it that much. It was fine. Fine at 2. It's no worries. And then I played the Jerry. Jerry actually made some work against the Ritual Beast as well. The opponent was just kind of unaware, didn't read my card, I guess. I told them that it had the effect to reborn the fountain, and I explicitly said as well, like, if it's destroyed by battle, it will send something. Like, he asked me what the card does, and I told him, right? I'm not gonna lie to him. He proceeded to battle, and then I used the effect, and then I destroyed a card on the side of the board, and he was like, oh, it does that? And I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I said it. Yeah, so that's the fusion lineup. Then we'll talk about the link monsters because there's only 2 of them in the deck, surprisingly. I'm playing Sprint. This is a 1-card combo with the normal summon of the Diva. So you Diva, you get another Diva, you go into Sprint. Sprint starts the combo off, which goes crazy. Then we have Coral Anemone. This one comes up sometimes. Surprisingly, I think there's a combo with it, but I wasn't aware of it. So I need to do my own and practice a bit more with the deck to really utilize this to its fullest. But this one helped me to extend if I needed to. A lot of the times it was a turn 3 card where I would just bring out the guide and do the tribute thing again and going again, trying to go for Chushula or something like that. So that happened today. So we'll talk about the synchro monsters. We'll start from the lowest level, I guess, and the lowest level is a Humble Herald of the Arclight. This one just FTK'd a lot of decks, which was nice. I think it ruined the Paleozoic deck as well, from what I remembered. He was forced to deal with it first, so it was kind of annoying for him. But it was an Omni Negate, and sometimes I would remove this Omni Negate for Lancea, the Ice Mountain Dragon or whatever. So it wasn't like there all the time, so just keep that in mind. Another card that I used a lot today was Coral Dragon. This is because Coral Dragon has the effect when it's synchro summoned, and if the synchro summoned monster is sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. So what you would do is you would chain block your Ravenous Croco Dragon to help you draw a surplus of cards, but also even if you do get hit, you only lose 1 draw out of the 4 draws that you get. I have this level 7. I didn't use it today. I'll be honest, I didn't use it today. But there was a situation where I was going to use it, but my opponent had, I guess, seen that happening and prevented me from trying to go there by popping one of my bodies to not let me go into level 7. But it didn't really matter. That's fine. The level 7, it's quite powerful because it allows, because we banish a lot of our opponent's card, it's got an effect to give your opponent a card from their banish zone back to their hand, so you can give them something useless, right? But the idea is that you give them that card, and the effect is to summon a level 4 or lower Ice Barrier, oh, not Ice Barrier, but like a water monster from the deck. So this is just like an extender if you're desperate, or if you need to, if you need to get some cards, so you can get a water monster from the deck straight away, or you can also get a floodgate in the form of the water statue, which is in my side deck. I'm not main decking it, but it's in my side deck to just put it in game 3 or whatever, just to fuck my opponent. So that's just how that one works. It's pretty nice, to be honest. I like it a lot. The other card is the level 8 Dragite. I didn't make this card today. I didn't really see a need to make it, but I think once I get better at the combos, this card will become quite a staple in the combo lines that I do. This card I did a lot today, the Ravenous Croco Dragon. I think in a runic deck, having the draw power and out advantaging your opponent is probably the most important thing, because you don't have the way to enter battle and do a lot of damage. So being able to not only draw 3 from your fountain, but you also got to draw 4 from this card here. It's a bit ridiculous when it comes when you do the whole thing. So it feels quite frustrating for your opponent to just watch you do this. So yeah, level 9s. So another level 9 on top of the Ravenous is the Trishula. This is just a staple to play because you just should be playing it with an Ice Barrier deck because of the floating effects of all of the next few cards that I'll talk about. So the next card that I'll talk about is the Cheng Ying. Cheng Ying is just a good alternative level 10 to your Ice Mountain Dragon, which is your main game plan, I guess. So you summon this guy out. If it does leave the field by whatever means, then you summon out your Sub-Zero Dragon. And once Sub-Zero Dragon leaves the field by anything, by your opponent's card effect, the Trishula will come out. But Trishula won't come out as normal. It will make it so that it is... I don't think your opponent can respond to the effect. I need to read it. Hold up. It's quite a strong card. It makes it so that you... Yeah, so it makes it so that... I can special summon one Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier, right? So this card will let me summon out this Trishula Dragon, this one here. And then when... yeah, so it's also from the graveyard as well. And its attack becomes 3,300, so this one will become 3,300, and then halve the attack of any face-up monster your opponent currently controls. And also I get to negate their effects, so it's a way for me to, you know, ruin this... like kind of like completely turn off the opponent's board if I need to. It's not the go-to best card though, I'll be honest. Like sometimes there might be a situation where you just straight go into Trishula over this card. This card is a banish 3 on the field, and this card is a banish 3, 1 of each, if that makes sense. The reason why it's not perfect is because I don't understand why they made this card not work very well with the Trishula. Because what happens is it says that you have to special summon it. It doesn't say that it is treated as a synchro summon. So when Trishula comes out onto the field, you're kind of just confused as to why the effects are not resolving. This card says when this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 1 each from your opponent's hand, field, or graveyard. You know, like this feels a little bit bad because this one needs to be synchro summoned to get its nasty effect of ripping cards out of their hand. And while this and you know, this one doesn't really help facilitate that. This one really just helps as a backup. Like if I feel like I'm on the back foot, then I go into this, and this one will then, you know, if they do get rid of this, then it will ruin their day, because the Trishula will come up with a 3,300 body, and it also makes it so that it's negated everything on the board, so it's just a nice wipe, and they lose, I think they lose attack or something as well, which is really funny. So that's just kind of the idea of the extra deck. It's very kind of straightforward synchro strategy. There's a lot of synchro climbing and things like that. And it feels great to play. I'm playing, for the side deck, I'm playing Duster. This is my water statue. I don't own one, so there's that. I'm playing Thrust. It's just an extra copy of Duster and an extra copy of Dark Ruler No More. I didn't really use the Thrust, to be honest. I'll be honest here. Didn't really use it. I also played Evenly Matched. Didn't come up today. Neither of any of these I did not see them on my sideboard. I essentially was able to break boards with my runic cards alone, which is surprising. It was really nice, a refreshing kind of thing, because I didn't really have to rely on these. Then Mulcharmy and the Ghost Sister. So Mulcharmy is really good. I used it today once. First time I resolved it, it worked, and it led into this card here, in which I discarded, and my opponent fucking just kind of just stared at me, you know what I mean? Like, he was just like, yeah, I'm out. So I used this, and then I won in time, which was a little bit, you know, it's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is right now. I'm no stranger to doing this. It's not like, you know, I don't really want to lose just because I chose to have like some weird gentleman's agreement not to use it. I'm sorry. It's just a part of the game at this point. If people are going to use Ritual Beasts, which is the deck that I won in time to, which spam out like a 10-minute combo just to burn me for 800, I'm happy to just gain 3,000 off of you trying to do a bunch of stuff, because I won by 3,000. And Mulchami is just a broken card. I mean, the next lineup of this card is just going to ruin the game. Like, it's going to be so frustrating to deal with going second. I mean, we'll see. Like, this card was quite redundant when I started drawing it for turn 3s and turn 4s, I would say. Because you play 3 of them and you want to see them in your opening hand, and that's it. You don't want to see it at any time other than that. But the interesting part about this card, it is a water. It is a water card, and it's level 4. So it kind of lines up with a lot of the synchro stuff that we have in the deck with the level 6s. So the level 6 synchros. So it's funny in that it kind of works like that. But I just wanted to let you know. That's how it went, I guess. Overall, I came first. So that's my score. I came first today. I won 2 games and I drew 1 game. I drew against a Paleozoic player. And then I had 1 against an Exorcister player, and I had 1 against the Ritual Beast player. Honestly, the hardest out of all the matchups was probably the Ritual Beast player, whereas the Paleozoic one was slightly easier, and the Exorcister one was probably the easiest, I think. In terms of difficulty, if I had to pinpoint anything, the main ways I was winning was by going into the my main boss monster a lot of the time. Not a lot of the time, I should say, but because I was doing it was more of a grindy game this time rather than a thing. But when I did get into the boss monster, it was kind of like just GG's on the spot, because the opponent it's just a sticky monster that does so much work for the deck. It feels a little bit frustrating for the opponent to deal with. So that was my deck today. I hope that was interesting and intriguing. Yeah, that's the deck list. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Iceberry's W, to be honest. It was a really nice deck to play. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's quite fun to play once you get the hang of it. Because you just start synchro climbing, your opponent is like, what the fuck's going on? There's a bunch of waters on the board while your opponent's playing fire. It feels kind of like thematic as well. And you're just like, I'm going to put out your fires right now, buddy. And you're just like, okay, GG's. Because you summon Raiho and they just stare at you like, what the fuck? I can't activate any effects without having to discard from my hand. And then soon enough, you've torn out their entire hand. And on top of that, when they do try to deal with it, you just prevent them from doing it with the runic cards. So it's a very satisfying deck to play if you do play it. But if you do want to play a stronger deck, then I would just stick to White Forest, because I think that deck is a little bit more flexible and quite strong in the fact that it can use Skill Drain. Enough yapping. I'm sorry. That was my report. Thank you so much for listening, I guess. Anyways, gaming time. This is kind of what the deck looked like as well, but aside from the side deck, it's incorrect. But the main deck is absolutely correct, and the extra deck is also correct. Side deck is a bit whack in this one, but yeah. Anyways, hope that was interesting. Hope it was. It is 11 o'clock. I will continue streaming for a bit. But I do want to go to sleep early because I am fucking tired. So let's just not skedaddle. I do want to play Ice Barriers, but we could play it. But the only issue is I don't have all the cards, and I don't know if I want to waste like that many gems on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I want to waste 3 and then all of this stuff. Seems a bit sad if I do that, to be honest. I mean, this one I could play 1. I could play literally the exact list, honestly. Runic main. Oh, we don't have it, so it doesn't really work now, does it? So that sucks. So because I don't have access to the other card, it kind of just ruins everything. Oh, not really. It doesn't ruin everything. It's more of like, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to reduce this to 1. I'm going to bump this to 2. And then I'm going to bump the other card, like the Diva, Deep Sea Diva, these to 3. And then add a sprint. Oh, fuck you are, dude. Why? Why you are? Why do you do this to me, bro? Why you like this? I mean, is there another level 8 synchro? I mean, I could cut out this guy, bro. Yo, what up, Escanor? How's it going? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Why are you a UR? I don't. I'm so annoyed that it's a UR because I deliberately removed it so that it wouldn't be a UR, but it is a UR. I think I'm just gonna have to do without it. I'm just gonna have to do without it. I'm just gonna have to do without it, and I'm just going to put in another level 10 synchro. That works fine. Chinging works fine. I increase this, and then I play something like. It's pretty essential, eh? I'm trying to think about it. It seems pretty essential. And I missed the runic main because. Also, this one can be. This one is probably best to be ice barrier. We could add some of the interesting ones. You know, like this one is really funny to fuck with my opponent. Like that's really funny. This one is also good to ruin my opponent's day, and this one is also really nasty, right? You know. I'm surprised I don't have Dragite. I'm going to do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Right, I'm just gonna bite these bullets. I hate the fact that I have to bite the bullet, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, if I get it here. Okay. Honestly, I got a payback, so that's pretty nice. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I got a payback there. I'll leave it for now because I don't need it, but yeah, it's good. So I got that back, and then I need to. What other cards can I play? I mean, I could probably play Munin. Munin does what? Munin can go into a. It's level 3. Munin can go into a. I actually don't think this one is required. I think we play more runic cards, to be honest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 runics is fine. We can play that. But I don't think we play like 3 and 3, I guess, is 6. I guess that works. 3 and 3 is 6. I'm looking for more. Oh yeah, 3 and 1 works. That's true. It does. It can help. It can help. Honestly, I see it. Munin, extra Munin might actually work really well here, just because of that. Because I'm so lacking on the cards. Nah, I probably won't do an extra one. Probably not even extra this one too. I really need those water cards, eh? Let's see. Navy Dragon. Yeah, that's fine. We can try that. That one works. That one works. Yeah, Navy Dragon works. And then we can just generate these 3. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, and that's that, and then we got the deck, and then I can play it. We can try and play it. Why not? I'll play it for a bit, eh? Why not? Monster Hunter
ライフによる強い
Wilds
攻撃
developer
と武
life.
器による攻撃がでも出せるようになってます。
Yeah, there used to be just a single knife attack where you were stabbing on the monster's back, but now when your monster...
pretty rough. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I don't think we can win this.
Let's change it. You know, it's a chance to change it up, and also we only have a certain amount of time on the stage today, and we really want to try and slay this monster if we can. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a different choice this time.
いやーじゃあ
Well,
ハンマー
variety
か
is the
な
spice of the hunt, as they say.
Ryozo says, shall I go for the hammer? Hmm.
That's a good question.
Uh-oh. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Or maybe he does, but I don't think that's... It doesn't... It won't resolve when... Okay, we'll see. He's like question marking what the fuck is going on. It has to be already on the board for it to have its effect, not on activation. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So I know he's got that card in hand. I could just pretend to go even much. Why not? Oh, fuck off. So annoying. Dude, this sucks so much. I hate this. I can't believe he gets to out like I can't. Yeah, no, I'm good. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. That's so fucking dumb. This is nothing as well. Fuck, man. How many cards in hand? I had 3, and then I just used it to banish, and then because I was mainly worried about the magia. And then I read it so that it would pop it, and it's so yeah. Anyways, whatever. It's fine. We're chilling. I came first today. That's a W for locals. Locals, separate. Locals. With this deck. Poggers. Bycourse taught you well. Yeah, that's true. He did. Yo. So true. That is so true. So real, man. Actually real. I agree. 100%. What a Chad. I remember that. That's an oldie but goldie. Oh yeah. Australian icon. True. Yeah. I will never live down how badly he dominated me. Effect add invocation true www.com. Almiraj, Almiraj, Almiraj. Ah. Did you Raiho anyone today? Yeah, I did. I Raiho'd the one of the players. It was funny. Is Raiho a good win con? No, I if you go back in the VOD today, you can watch me explain all the cards. But yeah, I'll explain it again. I don't care. So against certain decks, Raiho is just an FTK because they activate all their card effects on the field. So and Raiho is now extremely easy to get out in this deck. It's not like a pain in the ass anymore. So you just it's the best floodgate because it also doesn't require you to have another ice barrier monster on the board. So that's the benefit really of it just being so broke. It's just broken because you just don't require anything. You don't require there's nothing. There's no investment. You just go in and you go in hard. And it's not a win more card. It's definitely a game plan for sure. I feel like we rewrite history itself with the original Raiho Cook. Yeah, true. True. That was that. Remember that? Yeah, that was. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That was. Listen, I mean, it's great. I mean, look at this combo. Like Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Like I'm drawing 4 right now, bro, without Fountain. Can you just? I just want to keep that in mind. Like, brother, I'm sick. Like, hello. Like, hello? Like, this is allowed, by the way. I just want to put that out there. It's allowed. I just did that. Do you see that? I just did that. I did just do that, by the way. I did. Now I'm gonna lose. Watch this. Lava goal? Do you draw 100 hand traps and runic cards? Nah, in a runic deck you don't even play hand traps, bro. Like today, I did not play. If you see the deck list in the VOD, I did not play a single hand trap aside from like side deck, and that's it. And those hand traps were time cards too. Why are you versing 2 blue in a row now? What do you mean 2 blue in a row? Oh, blue eyes. This is not blue eyes, is it? This is galaxy eyes, my friend. It's galaxy eyes. Why didn't he ash? Oh, he drew into the ash. That's so funny, actually. Wait, but this is a blue eyes card, no? This is a galaxy. This is galaxy eyes. I'm waiting for him to special summon, bro. Bro, what are you doing? Just special, please, so I can summon my Raiho from my hand, please. Please, bro. Please, bro. Thank you, bro. I love that. You contribute this card. This special summon 1 Galaxy Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard, etc. Graveyard, you can have a monster. Can I pop it? Wait, if this card's in your graveyard, you can have 1 Galaxy Eyes monster you control attached to it. What happens if I just pop this? Like, I can pop this for free. And then his next special summon will be just, it'll be just on the spot, on site. Get rid of the Raiho from my hand because I can special summon it. And then I don't need this anymore because I have got monsters on the board. Do this. Pop it. Special summon 2 photon tokens. Alright, this is game, boys. I played the FF15 demo yesterday, FF16 demo yesterday. How was that? How was that, man? I had work today. I'm crying, bro. He wants to add that back to his hand. Yeah, he's gonna Raiho effect, 100%. But I get to summon again, so... I know that the Galaxy Bozos have graveyard effects quite a bit, eh? But I'm also gonna make it so that he can only activate 1 spell and trap this turn. Does it even matter? Not really. Maybe I should just focus the graveyard then. I think we focus down the graveyard then. Fuck him. Or we can make it so that he can't attack and it protects Raiho. This is a card I recently added that I think I'm gonna add to my real life deck because I mean my TCG deck because I think it's so funny when they realize that they cannot attack the Raiho. They can't attack anything. I think I will go with the graveyard. I think, and then this one will resummon another body on the board. Is Tearlament Ishizu still the most broken deck ever made, or did Snake Eyes surpass? I think Snake Eyes fucked it so bad, bro. I think Snake Eyes is so broken. I think Tearlament I think Tearlament full power is still probably better than Snake Eyes. I think so. Yeah, I think it is better still. I'm trying to think of it in my head, like at full power, like fuck, that shit was crazy. Like seriously, that shit was so fucked up. We need to hit up the lithium for the confirmation one day. Oh yeah, true. That is true. He does the cross medley sculpt. Haha, true. I haven't watched it in like a year or two, to be honest. A very long time. A year and a half probably, or probably the last time I watched it was like a year ago. I've not touched that shit, bro. It's been a minute. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? Cross Bentley scope. Stop. It's so fucking good, bro. There's no way you have fucking Maxi. I hate you so much. I mean, I could bait out that, but then almost gonna attempt to draw. Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Hold up. Let me just finish this and we'll watch it. Okay. Just give me a second. If I get maxi, I'll leave. Okay. And then we can watch it. Okay. Good. I'm so scared. All right. Boom. Bombaclaw. Full combo. Alright. Pass. How the fuck do you draw that much? Bro, don't tell me about it. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know? We cook and we go. Isn't this a sick deck? It reminds me of Sword Soul. It reminds me of Sword Soul. Nah, not really. Actually, it reminds me more of Naturia Runic than Sword Soul. But you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking based. It's so fucking good. Oh, I fucking love this deck. This deck is so fire. But it sucks, man. IRL, it goes... It's IRL, it sucks! I can't believe I came first! It was... You know what I mean? Like... It goes so hard when it pops off, but it loses the, like... shifter. Like I got shifted and I played through it and I won into Ritual Beast. It was kind of fucked up. It was insane. As if this sucks. Bro, trust me, have you seen White Forest? Wait, have we talked about White Forest before? That's another deck that just fucking blows up my fucking mind. That's like the better version of this deck. It's just 1,000 times better because it's just more flexible. You can play some nasty cards and things like that. I don't know shit past the elements. Then we're gonna study today, my friend. It's just gonna happen. We're just gonna do it today, and you're gonna. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Oh no! Oh no, guys! Why did he even set? Yeah, I don't know why. Because I just got value. Add to my hand will probably have to be... Brother is not coming back from this, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Should I? Yeah, bro. Have you not read this card? This is the custom card that they got. This is the support they got, my friend. I'm telling you, it's fucking broken. Bro, it's a bot. Yeah, I think it's a bot too. It is. It is a bot. No, that's not a bot. There's no way the bot would have quit like that, bro. Saw me draw 2 and left. Yo, let's talk about it. Okay, first we'll watch the video by Lithium, and then we'll run a briefing through White Forest, and then you'll realize how fucked up everything is. And then you can understand like, oh, that's why you said it was broken. And I'll be like, yep. Wait, before we do that, let's just quickly go to the shop. We'll go here. Get my 10 packs. Please give it to me. Please give me my fucking deck. Please don't make me fucking spam. I don't have money to pay for this, man. I'm just using my free gems, and it's spending me like 5 times. Please just give me my deck, bro. If I get Iceberry cards, I'm gonna be fucking mad. I really am, because I used my gems, my tickets, my, what do you call it, my thing. Just give me voiceless voice, please. Finish my voiceless deck, please. Just finish the deck, please. Please. And then I can play that as well. Don't do this to me, bro. Give me the voiceless voice. Voiceless voice. Come on. Don't do this to me. Bro, if I get nothing, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm just gonna be so mad. I'm getting nothing. Check this card out. His name is Principug. Isn't that cute? Anyways. Principug is fucking me in the ass so hard. Bro! How many of this card do I have? I don't need it. I just need 1 copy. Just please give me like a Trishul. Give me the, okay, I'll be happy with a fucking Ice Barrier. Just give me an Ice Barrier. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I hate this game. This is the most unluckiest pack I've ever been in my entire fucking life. Oh, and you fucking enticing me with 10 more packs, and I don't have fucking money. You bozo. I fucking hate you. So tilting. So tilting. So tilting, dude. And I think I maxed this out already. Damn it. Oh. Alright, let's just continue. Okay, let's watch the Großbundescup.
Großbundescup. Well, first.
Who do you think will win? Who do I think will win? I actually think Snake Eye will win.
Actually, so the pilot episode, I guess.
Oh, but this is Fire King Snake Eye, not pure Snake Eye. Fire King Snake Eye might have a harder time. This is Shizu Elements. Yeah, no, I'll just pick Fire King.
None of the decks are set yet, as I mentioned in the announcement. I think it was yesterday, but
oh, but this is fucking ridiculous.
These were the two
I cannot believe that this was legal, eh? Do you remember when this was fucking legal? And we were just present in this format, just fucking like...
So the...
like the Nide win face, but we just
standard statistics, etc. all have been updated, going first, going second. This is the first deck list, which is still limited Shizu tier, right? The TCG variant, which both had its strengths, like the Kalos is a power play, the Kelevyn, etc. But it has some choke points, not too many. Get Kal.
Oh yeah, you can see already B minus. B minus going second.
Etc. But it has some choke.
Nah, but like Fire King version sucks balls, to be honest. What the fuck? This is not even the right list, man.
Points,
Snake Eyes at full power didn't even use Fire Kings. They just used
Kalos is the first one to name it.
Full power.
Fire King, Snake
I don't know why he's chosen Fire King.
Currently,
it should have been pure.
Probably the best deck in the TCG, and
okay, whatever.
as well in the OCG, very close to tier. Still,
yeah, I don't know if it'll win, to be honest.
But again, it's also.
Why was Fire King a thing? Can you run the lore? Fire King was just it had a level 1, so they had like in archetype ways to obviously set up some negates on the board without committing to the extra deck. They also had a level 1 that was searchable off of Bonfire, and also it was not only searchable off of Bonfire, it was playable because of the fact that no, it was Bonfire, right? No, it was Diabell Star. I think Diabell Star adds a level 1 fire from deck to hand or something like that. And so the Fire King's got new support that had that, and the Fire King new guy can pop itself. And if pure was better, why was it a thing? Oh, it's got some. It's just like there's different variants. For a time being, the pure version was insane. I don't, in at least in my region over here, we didn't really see any Fire King Andes. Whenever I was playing Snake Eyes myself, I wasn't playing Fire King. I was just playing pure, because the amount of, imagine like you just swap out all the Fire King stuff for just a bunch of hand traps, and then it's just hand trap wars all day. It was literally just play pure and play hand traps, and it's just W's. It looked like this except minus the Fire King stuff, and you just play a bunch of hand traps instead. This one only has 1, 2, 3. That's it, and a few little bit of other non-engine. It was better because of the hand traps, in my opinion. The pure one. I don't know why he's done this, so. People are saying 84% tier elements, and honestly, I'm on their side, but I'm gonna root for the Fire King to see what they can do.
Tier 0. Again, also has like a couple of choke points, but not too many. And I mean, both decks definitely want to go first. But if we can compare,
so better engine but worse going second. Yeah, and I think this is the OCG list, so I think maybe that's why he's chosen Fire King, because I think the OCG lists all had Fire King, I think, in them, because I think it worked better in that region than this region. I think in the Western region, it was all pure. Like if you just go back a couple of months, you can view these decks and they're all pure. It was so fucked up. They could play like upwards of 21 hand traps, which is insane. Like if you're not playing like upwards to close to 20 non-engine or like 20 to 21 non-engine, it's like, yeah, you're trolling. Or 22, I think was the number. And most of those were hand traps. It was just fucking ridiculous. And it was just like a combinations of imperms, ashes, and all that jazz, you know what I mean? Like talents, everything that you can think of.
Especially going second.
Is there even 22 good hand traps? That's the thing. People were just getting crazy. They were just doing a bunch of random.
Instant Fusion is a card that should be banned. Should have been banned together with Kid Kalos. you know, eventually get close to the X, but I mean, it's so strong. Milling those 5 in the end phase, it get at least, you know, milling those Tearlaments Whites, it gets
that's
really
right.
rule chaos.
GG's. And the fact that it gets shuffled back, by the way, is so bad for this deck.
Much more
If the Ash went to the graveyard, maybe it had an opportunity,
over,
but no.
let's say, a Dragon's
You lose here.
right? I think already
The opponent
that's
just
like
lose.
a monster negation, or yeah, the trap to
It's
negate
so fucked.
potential Snake Eyes Ash. So that's, you know, super
GG's, bro.
important against Fire King, Snake Eyes Fire King.
You're putting up Skullmeister and shit.
Um,
We can have a look at some of the older decks, but it was like, what was it? Nib, Impum, Ash, Vela, Mona, fuck, and then a bunch of other non-engine like it would be like, because it was so hand trap heavy, Nibiru, things like that. It would be like talents. Sometimes thrust.
So the matchups, as
Like in the main.
we've seen a
But I
couple
think
of
it was
moments
talents,
ago,
but I don't remember.
the deck with the
Was
you know, the
DD Crow
Davis
any good?
advantage,
Yeah, it
right?
was good for a little bit, because what that deck used to do, pure Snake Eye, what it used to do was it used to send IP to the graveyard to reset it into the back row so that you summon it during your opponent's turn. So what you would do is you would hit the IP with the DD Crow or the Bestial or something like that, because it was a dark, right? Yeah, IP is a dark. So you can Bestial it. But people, I refrained from playing Bestial personally because I was worried of the talents thrust, so they can thrust into talents. So I played DD Crow in my voiceless deck to combat this, but dude, it's fucking ridiculous. But that's the only really good DD Crow target. There was no other good DD Crow target. I think the Flamberge Dragon, you can hit one of their monsters and I think it won't resolve. But I cannot be 100% certain because honestly, I kind of winded down when the Snake Eye was at crazy full power. I didn't even go to the Oceanic Championship or anything like that. I didn't bother.
Could definitely agree with the people seeing that, you know, I've read through the comments as well in the community tab that Tearlament should slaughter Fire King Snake Eyes. I could agree to some extent, you know, like Tearlament is way ahead of its time. Plus the Shufflers, like against which deck?
Yeah, dude, Shufflers against Snake Eye is so fucked up. Like it's so broken. There's an entire deck that I was playing for a hot minute where it was just trying to shuffle back shit or just like fuck with people like who are playing those graveyard heavy decks, or you just play shifter decks. Like shifter decks in a Snake Eye format was doing
most
alright.
decks, the Shufflers
You just
are
play
so
shifter and
game
shifter
winning,
them, say
and
peace
it
in the
makes it
release,
so
say
much
bye-bye.
more broken, right? Not only the mill Ishizu cards, but the Shufflers as well. So go second. Both side deck, as you know, the side deck.
I was playing Vanquish Soul when it first came out, like the Snake Eye stuff, like when they first came out at full power, and I was versing, actually, ironically, I was versing this particular Fire King Snake Eyes, and bro, just get shifter and start eating up. They just like can't do anything. They just like stare at you, and I'm like, well, listen, man, you're playing like the best deck in the format. What do you want me to do? I'm playing like a tier 2 deck, fucking Vanquish Soul.
Side decking
Please
Super Poly and
stop
Trolls,
coping, bro.
I think so. Opening with 2 is fine because the Super
He just
Poly
scooped
can
up and left,
side
and I was like,
for
yo,
Mud
well,
Dragon,
W, bro.
And Mud Dragon calling fire. So now the Princess, Promethean Princess, should be blocked from the graveyard. Again, because you know your opponent is not able to. What is it? Target the same attribute you picked off of Mud Dragon. So that includes their monsters. So now I'm kind of free to play. But look at this. So, you know, Mil Kelbeck, hit Kelbeck, Agido as well. What was it?
Bro, that's so
But
fucked. I
look
think
at this.
Tearlament just wins, bro.
I get Gall Knight and I get Crowed. So I think I only have one Tearlament name left, which is Sharon, right? So she will be sent to the graveyard, I think, off of Reno, yeah. Reno also one of those choke points if you really, you know, have to pick choke points for tier, right? So I go for, what is it? Kalero, yeah. Bouncing back.
Oh, the fact that they shuffle back just
thought I had
FTKs.
game.
Yeah, nah,
This
never
is
mind. I
not
was
game,
totally
right?
wrong, bro. I just forgot how this deck fucking
Yeah,
functions.
Kalero
It's
going
so
as well.
broken.
Oh.
How the fuck was this legal? And this was before Snake Eyes. What is going
Sure, I would
on?
have been able to go for game, so I go for Dweller. Dweller is fantastic.
Bro.
Blocks the entire grave. It blocks the most of the package from Snake Eyes / Fire Kings.
How, man?
So
It's
it
so
did-
fucking stupid.
There's
I
a
don't
Kieran
understand
Reborn,
who
which
designs
will
these fucking
eventually
cards.
leads
It's
to
so
another
dumb.
field. So that's
How do you just derail your game?
I was like,
This was like the beginning of the end in
in
terms of
duel,
derailment.
yeah.
Honestly speaking, I I miss Tri-Brigade format. I miss it. Like when I started playing and we were playing during that format, I miss it so much. It was such
being the great.
I thought that was combo. And dude, today, do you know what happened today? Do you know what happened today, bro? So I came first today. W, okay? The last game was against Ritual Beast. Okay, hear me out. And if you know anything about Ritual Beast, it's a shifter deck. 2, it's a deck that can play Droll. And 3, their combo is 10 minutes long because they have soft ones per turns on their card, so they keep recycling the fucking card over and over again. The Canahawk or some bullshit card from the extra deck that keeps fucking doing something. And he spends 10 minutes doing his combo, bro. After he shifters me, and I'm just staring I'm out. And he sets up like some banish, and somehow I brought it. I did something. I did it. I don't know how I did it. He just hit all of the wrong cards. I threatened Battle Phase to go into for evenly match, and then he started fucking popping everything off, and then I just fucking
here, but I think either way, because they were so low on life points.
Can I hope take him back, search a card? Yeah, exactly. It was just that over and over again. I was just like fucking molding. I was like, are you serious right now? And this guy had the audacity to get a little bit upset at me fucking playing Runic. Brother, have you seen what the fuck your deck does? You summon out Arch Nemesis Protoss. Are you stupid? Are you out of your mind? That's your whole game plan, bro. Are you serious? You're trying to come at me for my deck? You're trying to fucking floodgate me out of the game? Too bad for you. I'm playing waters today, bozo. And I start summoning water monsters, bro. The guy was so fucking annoyed.
With the shufflers.
And then I Raiho locked his ass, and he was like,
basically
bro.
Fire King's best opening hand, you know?
It was so satisfying.
I needed the super poly, etc. So I connect with the Heaviness drop, and this was a long one, really a long one. And in hindsight, this was an awkward game as well. In hindsight, I was like, oh, maybe I dropped my Heaviness a bit too soon, because now...
Raiho vs Ritual Beast, they can't do shit. He tried to tag out his monsters, because they have a bunch of new monsters, by the way. The reason why Ritual Beast is back is because they got new support. Fuck, man. It's so dumb.
I didn't want to lose my
I dislike that deck very much. I don't like that crazy combo deck. It's just fucking stupid.
Dragon's Staphylia, and I think going for Dragon's Staphylia was a bit better. And again, I don't want to
I think
sacrifice
Kelevyn
my
wins, to be honest.
carols for a potential Little Knight. But other than that, my hand is kinda okay. Already have Call by the Grave for more interruptions during my turn. So this is, I feel, almost pretty much the same combo you want to end on with Fire King, no? Flamebird reborning the 2 level 1s, Promethean Princess. Has Dragon's Staphylia already used its effect? Probably on. Was it on Ash? I missed that. Anyway, so again, yeah, with full combo Sunlight Wolf Link Rebo, you can get back your Kirin for next turn. There is the Little Knight, again, for more interruption during my turn. Like this is legit full combo for, for the deck, even through Heaviness and Dragon's Staphylia. The Pearl Reno definitely helps, because it could potentially, give me more interruptions. And the Call By, again, useful to hit Flamebird, get it out of the duel, plus it prevents the follow-up plays for Fire King and Snake Eyes. The Echo was kinda expected, and I make a small mistake here. I should have used my my Scream, right? Because I was like, no, I'm just keeping Scream for next to chain block with Hit Calls, but already had a field spell as well, so I always would have been able to chain block with both. It's fine though, because now the Apple already used the negation, so I'm able to attack over it and make Dweller to kind of set the pace for the duel a little bit. So Get Colors returns, and I think I have a monster negation, right? Problem is the Little Knight, so I need to force out Little Knight first and see from there, and then use the potential monster negation. But there's Maxi also, and that's a huge bummer. Another small mistake maybe on my part. I should have detached the Reno from my Dweller, because now luckily I milled the trap, because now I was able to search Reno and drop Kaleido to field 4 interruption, and this eventually forces out Little Knight early, so I can negate it with the trap. And the Maxi kind of backfires a little bit. It gives them more options to draw into their 1-card starters, and there is still a popular
Snake Eyes,
populous
yeah,
in the deck. And I was about to
it's
say,
not performing, at least not into
so I was like, I thought I was in a good position. Maybe I underestimated my board and my potential follow-up plays a little bit, but they're still under Dweller, so okay.
Yeah.
No full combo because of Dweller. But still, like, the Garonix there is still huge attack beatstick.
I mean,
it's definitely a threat.
It's resilient, I'll give it that, but it's not...
Monsters. And I was a bit overconfident again in this situation, so I used
Not staying strong, my friend.
I used the quick play spell, the Popper Ride. And this was my mistake. I thought one of the shufflers used one of the only shuffler I had left in the graveyard, and I was like, if you shuffle back the target off of the Snake Eye spell, they would not have been able, not been able to search. It's not true. So that's a small bummer, because now they're able to search that True King Garonix, the Garonix again, Fire King Garonix. So I've searched Hefness, try to get, you know, the the slot machine going. But this is a small mistake on their part, because I use the monster effect, I can drop Hefness. The mills triggered my Kaleido, and now Kaleido can bounce back. The Promethean Princess probably. The thing is that sure, they probably would have gone for a game with, what is it, the Celeron Great and Zealantis combo, but the Hefness kind of saves my bottom here in this situation. So the Anima is fine, but this Garura, it's just giving me an extra draw, potentially drawing hand traps, shufflers, or whatever. And yeah, as expected, Promethean Princess already used up her effect, and she's, you know, hard once per turn, and we can capitalize on that small mistake earlier. And this should be my duel again, Mudora, which gets belled. It gets belled, guys, Jesus. But look at this, like this deck playing through all of those Fire King interruptions is kind of scary. So that brings me with the fact that, first of all, okay, kind of following up with the votes, we saw that Fire King Snake Eyes was the underdog.
Bro, it didn't have a chance. Update. Small end editing error in the Fire King deck list in the beginning. It should have been the list from the challenge series past. OCG Maxi, as you can see, the replay is my mistake. Deck announcement video tomorrow. You're tier 0, I'm tier 0. Learn the difference. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Oh, dude. Fuck. Ah, that is so. It's kind of upsetting watching that, dude. I dislike that gameplay so much. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's do a briefing. Okay, we'll talk about what the fuck is up in terms of these new cards that we, you know, I'll catch you up to speed slowly and steadily. I'm not gonna overwhelm you. We're just gonna talk about one deck today, and then the next time I see you, remind me, and we'll talk about new decks. So. Do you want to know about the new Ice Barrier support? Basically, the deck that I played, I did not play this X side deck, but it's basically the exact same main deck. We can talk about that, or we can talk about the Runic White Forest, which is the White Forest deck, which is the deck. Top 5 decks. Okay, drop the. Okay, forget about the Ice Barrier stuff. That's not top 5. Ubel is a top deck. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I just know it's just fucking annoying. Fiend Smith, Snake Eye is probably gonna die anyway soon. Magical Musket might be in the top 5, to be honest. Maybe, but it's still tier 2, to be honest. Let's think about it. Right now it's Viking Snake. Oh, not Viking Snake Eye. It is Snake Eye, Fiend Smith. That's number 1, easily. Then it's Snake Eye. It's not Snake Eye. Fiend Smith, Ubel. That's probably number 2. Number 3 is probably everything else. Oh, probably Ritual Beast. Stun. Why don't we just look at it? Why am I... What's Palladium? Palladium? Palladium Oracle? This one? Oracle Mana? Or... What are you talking about? Anyways. Sick. Okay. Manadium? You talking about Manadium? That thing's dead. So these are... Oh yeah, Tempai Dragon. Okay, how could I... yeah, anyway, so these are the... Manadium is not good. Not anymore. I don't think it was ever really super strong. Why is it dead? It just doesn't do anything. Like, what is this supposed to do into this format, my friend? Okay, so Snake Eye is the top deck. Combo deck, crazy fucking bullshit. And it's only facilitated by the new... this is the... I guess this is the whole... This is literally what it... Look at it. Look at this fucking pie chart, bro. Mostly Snake Eye here. And they're mostly consisting of Fiend Smith. That's the variant that everyone is playing, and that's literally the variant that anyone is playing. Okay? Then we have Tempai Dragon, which is another fucking cringe deck. So imagine going second, right? So this is what happened during my OTS Championship 2 weeks ago. So I attended my first OTS Championship in a long time using Magical Musketeers. I get to... it's round 3, so final round, or round 4, final round. And I'm like, yo, if I win this, I'll come 4th. You know? Poggers, that's not bad for me considering I didn't have the best deck. Whatever. I was like, damn, alright, bet. 4th is not bad. I mean, amongst all these players. And then, it's game 3, right? Game 3, okay, buddy? It is game 3, and I have the most... I'm going first, and it's the most best hand I've ever had. I'm playing Fiend Smith Magical Musket, okay? Best hand on the block. I had the fucking full combo, absolutely insane combo line. On my first normal summon, the guy just decides to use Ghost Sisters and Spooky Dogwood. Okay? I then proceed to like play a bit safer. I don't create the most insane board. I give him really minimal life points as much as I can, like less as much as I can, but also create a board that's not completely dead. I have a few of the Magical Musket hand traps in my hand. I have a I think I have something else in my hand, but I could not full combo. All right. And now this deck, what it aims to do is it just shifters you. It does all of the going sinker bullshit like with hand traps, like Molchummy, which is a maxi of the modern format of the TCG, and they shifter you and they do all that bullshit, and like the Spooky Dogwood you. So he Dogwood me and I can't play because it's close to time. I'm like, fuck, I can't really do much here. So I'm just gonna have to pass and hopefully hopefully I can survive. And I didn't survive. Surprise, surprise, I did not survive. I lost to time, actually. I didn't even lose to OTK. This entire deck is meant to OTK you. I fucking hate it. Anyways. And I came 8th instead of 4th. So I was pretty upset, to be honest. Anyways. So Snake Eyes number 1, Tempai Dragons number 2, Yubel is number 3. Those are the top 3 decks. Everything after that is just kind of like whatever. Prosperity is not limited. No, not in the TCG. It was never. I don't think it was ever limited. I mean, it might get limited soon though. I can see it getting limited. After Yubel there's Runic, and it's nothing cool. It's just Runic Stun, bro. Fucking. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, if you want to play any form of Runic, they play Runic with just stun, and it's just like it is what it is. Then Ritual Beast is the deck that I was talking about today, about the shifter being a shifter deck, just being able to combo off like a billion times. Just fucking hate it. Cool. Despia, still here. If you want to just come back and play, just play Despia. If you just don't want to deal with any fucking bullshit, because this deck just somehow keeps fucking surviving. It's just never dying. It just does not die. It just never dies. They get new support. They get new cards that just fucking work. They have cards that are not in the archetype that just work. It's bullshit. And what they've decided to do. You were here, right? I'm pretty sure you were here when people were gimmick puppet locking everybody. Fuck that, bro. That's so holy shit. I hate that. Anyways, so that's what people were doing. That's what people are still doing. Gimmick puppet locking everybody's bozo face. Now, actually, better than Vanadium is the deck that I actually play, guys. If you want some coaching on this deck, I mean, listen, man, I'm pretty crazy at this deck. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty crazy at this deck. Okay, this is Memento. This is a new archetype that's recently come out. It is pure like fucking in terms of combo. It's just like full blown combo. But it's a very interesting combo. It's a fusion deck. That utilizes, it's a retrain of a bunch of old cards from the back in the day. So for example, Memento, what is it called? So these are the cards. So if you search up a bunch of these cards like Memento Tatsuno Toshigo, right? This for horse thing here. If you search up Tatsuno Toshigo in the database, you will find Tatsuno Toshigo, which is an OCG, old vanilla monsters. So all of these cards are retrains of old vanilla monsters, and they've turned it into a single archetype that works together. It is fucking sick. It is one of the best, most fun decks I've ever played in my life, and it's not like it's shit. Like if you can pilot this well, you can go crazy. You end on a board that's capable of snatch stealing an opponent's card. It's capable of setting up an in-archetype Omni-Negate, an in-archetype Appaloosa for 5. It sets up non-targeting capabilities as well if you need to do that. What else? It's just a fucking nice deck. It's just a nice deck. I can show you it later if you're interested, but that's one of the new decks that have come out that I love a lot. It's really fun. And I play it, so I'm biased. Then White Forest is another deck that I play. That is something that I really enjoy. It is like if I had to compare it to something and what it would be the most similar to, White Forest Runic is the closest thing to Naturia Runic. Not even the Ice Barrier Runic is close to Naturia Runic. Nothing will ever beat Naturia Runic, in my opinion. It is still my favorite deck of all time. It is probably the only deck that I ever performed extremely well next to Sprite. Honestly, I'm not too bad now still, I think, but like honestly speaking, like if I'm being honest, like that time I was the one that gave a fuck, I actually gave a fuck and I actually tried and I actually did pretty well. And nothing can ever match it. But this is the closest thing. This is the closest thing. Can it eat hand traps or two, or is it like DDDs? No. This Memento deck can eat hand traps like at breakfast. It will eat through hand traps and it will go crazy. And on top of that, you can play the Fiendsmith engine, which helps you eat more hand traps. So it's doable. You can set up the bullshit even going through a few cards. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's quite a resilient, strong deck that requires a decent pilot, as well as is a combo deck. So there's a lot of different lines as well. So I know you're into combo, at least when you were playing back in the day with the Tri Brigade, this one will give you those nice combo lines and things like that to memorize, and not even memorize, just like it's not like you learn one line or learn a few lines and that's it. You will learn when to transition into different lines to play around different things. One time I set up a board. My opponent was being smartass. I set up a board, right, where I went into an SP Little Knight first, and then I went into my boss monster, and then when my opponent decided to activate his effect, aka Nibiru, I chained the SP Little Knight off the board with my boss monster, and my boss monster just came back during the end phase. It's like nothing ever happened. So there's different ways that you can fuck your opponent with that Memento deck. But anyways, White Forest is a current list. White Forest is one of the decks that I'm playing right now. It's just Runic White Forest. It just reminds me of Runic Nature. That's kind of the deck list. And those are like the top 6, I guess, deck lists. Everything else after that is just that. Everything is Sprite is back. Believe it or not, Sprite is back. And do you know why it's back? It's literally just because of the fact that you can play the Ice Barrier card. So the Ice Barrier card enables Toad way easier now. You remember that if you remember the Toad, which card, the Ronin Totem got banned, so another card to help you go into Toad totally awesome playing Sprite is the Ice Barrier card, the new one, the new level 2 that's broken as fuck. When you send it to the graveyard, you use its effect to add anything. So you would add the Reborn, and then you would Reborn the card and then use those two and go into it. So yeah, so it's back, and it's good. I haven't been playing it, to be honest. I'll be honest, I have not been playing Sprite much. I kind of like miss Sprite the first time when I received your deck, the deck that you sent me, the first iteration of the hand trap using Dark Beckoning Beast with the hand trap variant was my favorite Sprite variant, next to the Runic Sprite. So nothing will ever beat that, to be honest, in terms of Sprite. I don't really like... the other variant that I'm kind of interested in is the Melfi Sprite, but I haven't bothered to really check it, to be honest. And I don't even think it's that competitive, I guess. Anyways, so yes, that's Sprite, and Gimmick Puppet is just an FTK, like an unironic... There's an FTK in the TCG. I'm not joking, it's an FTK. Magical Muskets is there. Fiendsmith version, Dinkabui. I'm surprised he did. Oh yeah, this is Dinkabui's list, which I yoinked basically, and I adjusted accordingly. For my OTS championship, this is the list that I was playing, and he did extremely well, and it's a fucking good deck list. And I am biased because I played it and it was fucking strong. So, yeah. Pearly is still fucking out here, by the way. It's still out here, bro. People are playing Fiendsmith Pearly. There's one guy that played Fiendsmith Pearly. Reason being is because it's a because they play 3 Lurry, and because these spell cards all discard, you can discard the Lurry with the effects of these guys, and then the Lurry, once it's sent to the graveyard, can come out onto the board and then go straight into your Fiendsmith combo, which is so hilarious. So you're playing like a weird, like, it's just like a funny, it's just a funny deck. I don't know what to say. I haven't tried it. I haven't bothered to try it, but yeah, Pearly is another one of the lists that I play as well. Mimigul is the new one that I talked about earlier. The Mimigul, you know, the one that is special summoning to your opponent's side of the board. That's another deck that you can play. It's pretty cool. Melodious got support recently, if you didn't know already. And they are doing alright, it seems. But they can be, you know, mixed together with some other decks as well. So yeah. One thing that I'm really kind of like confused about is that there's no Voiceless Voice. That deck just fell off the face of the planet, like straight up. There's Tri Brigade here. What the fuck? Oh, this Sprite variant. Sprite Tri Brigade is still a thing somehow. What the fuck? Honestly, so based, I might even try it. So if you miss Tri-Brigade and you miss Sprite, you can play them together, because obviously they're level 2s. You can do some crazy combo shit and go absolutely insane. Homie is still out there playing that shit. Then there's Vanquish Soul, but it was Snake Eye Fire King Vanquish Soul. What the fuck? This is cooked, honestly. I don't even know how people are playing with that shit, to be honest. Manedium is still here. Scareclaw Manedium. It's still here. It's just not that great, to be honest. I mean, it's not amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a synchro deck that, I mean, it's fine. It's like a, I don't know. It's like fine. You're looking at top 4. Yeah, so you just have these to pick from, bro. Snake Eye, Tempai Dragon, Yubel, Runic. Those are your top 4, bro. Just pick whatever you want. Ritual Beast is... Avoid Runic and just go for Ritual Beast. So those are the top 4, like, legit ones. And then the other, like, just below that, I would say White Forest. Maybe White Forest, Memento, Sprite. That's it. The drop-down box. What drop-down box? Sorry, which one? Do you mean... Ah, at least tier 2. Tier 2 competitive only. Current format, week 1, latest banners, top placements. Oh yeah, right here, winner, runner-ups, winners. Yeah, so you want to look at this. Snake Eye, Tempai Dragon, Runic Stun, Ritual Beast. Those are your decks, and Yubel. I'd really look into Yubel if you're interested, to be honest. I think it's a deck that you might enjoy the most. It's fucking broken. I hate this deck. It replaced Unchained, and I'm kind of pissed that it did. Because Unchained is way more based. But yeah, this is another deck that people are playing. It's just so dumb. It's so fucking broken. Some guy at Locals plays it, and it pisses me off because it's so fucking broken. It's so broken. I hate it so much, but yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4 are your best bet, to be honest, and you can pick out of them. Everything else is just if you are a good pilot. That's it. Bro, what the okay, I won't say anything. I ain't gonna say anything. Stop. I'm not gonna say anything. Relax. I was gonna say Mike Wazowski lips from Monsters Inc., the first movie. But anyways, let's not talk about that. Listen, bro. Listen. Anyways. I think I'm gonna head to bed, man, my friend. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about my deck list today. I did win. W. I got a win. W, finally. W. After a hot minute. Pretty happy about that. With a random ass deck. It's just ice barriers, bro. What a based ass list. Oh wait, no, before we go to bed, let's just look at these cards briefly, okay? Let's look at these cards briefly. We'll read through them. No. Before I go to bed, I wanted to look at them because I said I would. So let's look at them. This is the what? The White Forest. Let's have a look at some of the White Forest cards, see what you think about them, and we'll go from there. This is a synchro based deck, and they have yeah, I'll read only the relevant cards, okay? So first we'll start off with Sylvie of the White Forest, okay? If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 White Forest spell trap from your deck to your hand. So that's pretty nice. It's just a searcher. If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 White Forest synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. And if you do, special summon this card but negate its effects. And then it says you can only use each effect of the Sylvie of the White Forest once per turn. So that's a level 4, and it's a tuner. Okay, so it's a tuner level 4 that has all these effects, which is nice. It's a searcher. It's got a quick effect to bounce back a card and summon itself back onto the board. So that's pretty nice. The next one is similar to the previous one, but this is an extender. So if you control a White Forest monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Then it's got another effect, which is an ignition effect that says you can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, draw one card. So it's just, I guess, a recycling effect, which is nice. And then if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target one white for a synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return it to the graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon this card, but negate its effect. So it's got the same effect as before to bounce back a card and summon itself out onto the board. Now this is a lot of these next two cards are the cards that everyone was hyped for this particular deck list. This is what kind of just bread and butter made it. But as time went on, I have personally I realized, and a lot of people realize, if you're playing the runic variant, you don't want to play this because if you hit this, it's just kind of like dead in the water, I guess. So this card is called Astellar or Asteria of the White Forest. Okay. So I'll read it now. So you can send one ignition effect. You can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon one light spellcaster tuner from your deck. That's pretty nice. It's a special summon from the deck. And then there's another effect. If a spell trap is sent to your graveyard to activate a monster's effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only use each of the effect of Estella of the White Forest once per turn. So this card, in my opinion, I was previously playing it at 1 in the runic variant because when you discard this card, it's actually quite good in the grind game. It can bring you back a lot of situations and it can summon itself out, which is really nice. So I personally liked it, but I decided to cut it because honestly it feels a little bit unnecessary. But it is a good card in the pure variant if you're playing with the toy box engine, which is another engine that I have to explain at a later time. They're broken as well, so I'll talk about those later. So that's one of the other starters as well. You have another starter here, so they're all considered kind of just starters. This is probably the least of the starters, like, because this is an extender, but 1, 2, and 3 would be considered like starters, especially in the runic list. Okay. This one here is interesting. It says you can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, then add one white forest monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. So it's a special summoning itself, and at the same time it searches on resolution. It searches for another body, which is really nasty. So that's pretty good. But it's at the cost of a spell trap. So now you can see why I'm playing so many spell traps in my deck list, because if I don't see anything, then these effects are just never going to occur, right? The next effect says that during your opponent's turn, if a light spellcaster tuner is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of ALZ of the White Forest once per turn. So this one is good for recursion, so it'll go back to your hand, and your Bing Chiling to start the next turn, so it's good follow-up, even if it's in the graveyard, as long as you're summoning spellcasters that are tuners to the field. So yeah, so those are the main deck monsters. Believe it or not, that's the first wave of support. There should be more coming out soon, hopefully. That's the first wave. That's the main deck monsters, so it's just a typical synchro kind of strategy. But they pair well with a lot of other engines and stuff. Can you play Prosperity in this list? No, you can't. I don't think you will. I think I have before, and I don't think you can. It depends on which variant you are playing. I think Yasin might have played the fucking Prosperity before in his pure list if you look it up, but people have swayed away from this. I don't think it is played right now. As you can see, even in the pure list, he's not playing. Nobody's playing it, and this guy came first. I don't like Upstart. This is my list. You don't have to play my list, and you don't even have to play Runic. You can follow this list here, which runs the Toy Box engine, and we can look at that later as well. So the idea is, what the idea is here, right? You will cycle through these extra deck monsters, okay? And one of the main extra deck monsters that I like to talk about is the Arciella, Sinister Soul of the White Forest, okay? Or the Wicked of the White Forest, okay? It says, if this card is special summoned, you can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, add one White Forest card or one light spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you would pitch out a spell trap from the field or whatever, add a spellcaster sometimes, or even add the spell trap or whatever you need. Basically, you would just add, and it patches up a lot of the kind of the hands that you have. But if you're noticing a trend, by the way, you're noticing that we're depleting a lot of our hand to play this deck. That's one of the downsides. You're depleting early on, you deplete a lot of your hand, but once you get to the end of your combo, your hand is already replenished, and you've set up an entire board. So that's the idea. The payoff at the start is quite hefty for the ending, but once you get to the ending, it's usually ending on a skill drain plus a special summon, quick synchro during your opponent's turn, plus a special summon during your opponent's turn, plus runic spells and things like that if you're playing the runic variant. If you're not playing the runic variant, it's going to set up Calamity Lock, which is fucking busted. So yes. Yeah. Cool. So that's the main effect. I won't really go delve deep into the other one. Then there's the boss monster. The boss monster, like the actual boss monster of the deck list, is this one here. This is where you start getting the return on investment. So it says here, if this card is synchro summoned using a tuner synchro monster, you can target one spell trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, so this is the reason why this list I basically yoinked from somebody who came who did really well in the recent tournament. I think it's the Sacramento tournament, I don't remember. But this was the only White Forest list up there that was playing, White Forest runic list that up there playing the like all of this lineup, basically similar to this lineup. I had to replace some cards because I don't own some, but he was playing 3 upstarts plus a chicken game, and the idea is you are drawing so many cards and you're going through cycling through so much of, you know, with runic, your runic fountain, everything, and your upstarts and things like that, that you're capable of seeing things like your skill drain, especially going first. You're going to see the skill drain, all your going first bullshit. It's mainly to get to skill drain, to be honest, and this is one of the reasons why I'm playing Foolish Burial Goods, because if you notice something, as I mentioned, this card, if it's synchro summoned using a tuner synchro monster, it adds a spell trap from your graveyard to your hand. There's no stipulation. It doesn't say it has to be a White Forest spell trap. So what I was doing, or what I have done, is last week, and some guy got so fucking ass mad, I used Foolish Burial Goods to send the skill drain if I hadn't seen it in my hand, because I had the Foolish Burial, right? I had sent the skill drain, and then I would make Diabell and then add back the fucking skill drain to my hand from the graveyard that I sent. That was one way for me to access skill drain. There was another way, instead of skill drain, if I already had it in my hand and I had happened to draw into Foolish Burial Goods, I would go into talents, because if there's a lot of the time they would use a hand trap or anything like that, and I can add the talents from my hand and then just fucking draw 2, which was fucking insane. That's fucking broken. Don't you just play 3 Burial then? I was thinking of playing 3 Burial, but I honestly don't like it because I feel like I need to see more of my runic cards. On top of that, I think when you play Foolish Burial Goods, you are playing a card and you're pitching a card from your hand and you're sending one from your deck to the grave, and then once you're basically losing that spell card that would otherwise be used for your for either your starters or your boss monsters. So if for whatever reason, it just feels a bit minus at the time until Diabell comes out. And if Diabell gets stopped, she's not got protection, aside from the bounce, right? So you have to be pretty careful. That's why I only play 1, because you draw so much anyways. You're gonna see this card eventually. Upstart is basically making this deck tiny. Also, Foolish Burial Goods is also a target for. Are you also targeting things like Rumple Trump? Sorry, not Rumple Trump. The Black Goat Laughs as well. So yes, this is what I'm doing. Replace the upstarts. No, I'm gonna try the upstarts. I've been trying the upstarts. I've been liking them, because what I've been doing is because you're never always gonna see this Foolish Burial, but you see skill drain. It's not like I'm not telling you that you don't see skill drain. This is just an extra copy of Skilled Rain. And playing 3 copies in a runic deck is like playing 7 copies, okay? You're gonna see it. You draw so much, you see it. You see it. There's no bullshit, you just see it. So in my head, I'm thinking like, I even want to cut this out. It's just unnecessary sometimes. But I don't cut it out. Do you know why? Because you play this fucking card. Do you know what this card says? This card going second and going first is broken. What you do is you send this with Foolish Burial of Goods, right? Or discard it off of your runic cards, okay? In the graveyard, you can banish this card and your opponent cannot activate any of the... you state a name of a card and nobody can activate... yeah, it says neither player can activate the effects of monsters on the field with the original name. So what you would do is you would go... Oh, fuck me. It's so stupid, bro. You would go activate... You would go... You would go, you know, you would discard it from your hand, or you just send it up with the Foolish Burial Goods, right? Okay. That is some copium. I can't even lie. No, literally, I played this in the Magical Musket. This is not copium. This is just broken. I don't know what to say. This card going second is fucking broken, okay? I played 2 Foolish Burials. I was so fucking coping, okay? It's not coping. I sent this, and guess what? I just call Appaloosa. They have to answer this card or they just lose. And most of the time, they don't have an Omni Negate. Because the game has removed all Omni Negates aside from this Fiendsmith card that it can target on field effects to negate them. Face up cards. This is in the graveyard. Who cares? I just called Appaloosa. Now your Appaloosa is dead. Now I get to play the game. This card is funny. It's so broken. It's so broken. It just feels broken. And in the runic variant, my friend, trust me, the runic variant, it just goes so hard. It goes so hard. I don't like it personally. That's fine. You don't have to like it. People are playing it though for a reason, right? Hold up. The other's playing it. I'm not even coping. I need to find it though. Are they here? Can I wish I could see all the lists like without having to like go into them. Let's have a look. It's not here. It was being played earlier, a few months ago. Oh, not a few months ago, a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I'd say. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's a card that if you can play it, you play it. Obviously these card decks can't play it though. But yeah, anyways, whatever. I just shot myself in the foot, but I'm pretty sure people are playing, okay? Let's see, top placements. Maybe go Melodious, Memento Star, Dry Brigade, Animorphia, Magical Musket. Like this guy was playing. Obviously, this guy was playing it. Where are the voice? Oh my God, Voiceless is here based. Maybe Ubel. White Forest is definitely playing it. There's just no shot that they're not playing it. Let's have a look. Okay, okay, good. Runic White Forest, like it's here. It should be here. If it's not here, then I'm taking it out. Yeah, see, look, 2 and 2. You're right. They are playing 2-2. Look at this guy. He's doing it. He's doing the 2 Foolish Burial. He realized. He noticed. But he's playing 43 cards. I don't like it. I don't like it. Personally, I don't like that. I don't like that. And he's playing the spell card. I don't. But I like the look. I like the look of this. It looks kind of. It looks sick, bro. Honestly, I might try it. Looks kind of base. But why is he playing 3? Also, what's going on here? What the fuck is happening? Okay, what is this cope? Wait, what is this guy doing? Wait, he's... Oh, what a funny guy. Oh my God, he's summoning Dragoon by using the Muddy Mud Dragon. What the fuck is this piece of shit? This is top 8 tournament, Hollywood regional. True, that's a regional. Check the YCS, bro. YCS Sacramento. This is the deck list that I'm talking about, bro. This is my list. It's my list, except I don't have Chicken Game because I'm poor and I can't find it, and I'm not running terraforming because I'm not playing Chicken Game, so there's no point, right? This is the list that I've showed you. And he's playing Desires though. This is, I don't know why. He said that he didn't go into it. I watched the video. He said that he didn't go into it, but this is basically the list that I have right here, and with the upstarts. It's upstart turbo. Which is insane. The idea behind this list in particular is what I mentioned earlier about cycling through your whole deck. Cycling through the whole deck. How do you go into Desires? I don't fucking know. I personally, I have no idea. The guy even, I'm pretty sure he said that he was gonna take it out. I think it was Cope. I don't know why Desires is in here. I'm gonna be honest with you too. I don't know. We can watch this explanation. Why is Desires in here, bro?
Because it also gives you a free send. Because every Whitewood card, they send a spell trap, a runic board, and then for my non-engine, let's say I played 3 upstart, 37 card deck, 35 with
all mixed match rarity.
I had to change 2 of them when they deck checked me because they said it were 2 damage. Then I played 1 Desires. I never drew it actually in 12 rounds. I never drew Desires. Played 1 Talons.
But why? I don't understand why they don't explain why. Why do you play it?
Drew it either.
I feel like I wouldn't play it. I don't think I want to hit. I mean, maybe. Like, maybe you just cycle through so much shit. That you eventually get all the shit that you need. I know what you were on about, but I just don't like the idea of getting rid of all of my runic shit. Or like getting rid of all, like maybe all skill. I mean, the idea is that I assume that he just draws into it at a later point. But I don't know, man. It feels a bit risky, to be honest, bro.
Best card in a runic deck, huh?
Like my deck is basically like improved version.
That's so unlikely. I know, but I just don't like the idea of thinking about it. You don't understand. I just don't like it. It seems. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's correct. Maybe you just tend to. Like, okay, let's say you start your combo off. Let's think about it. Let's say you start your combo and you already have a few pieces and ready to go into circulation. And then you draw with Desires. You rip that Desires, bro. Those next 10 cards, you don't even care, bro. You rip 2, draw 2, you call it a day. Okay, maybe you're right. I don't know, man. It just feels so fucking insane, though. You know what I mean?
Because you can send it from the grave, play on your turn, add it back, pass it back to your opponent, so they're always on the drain and you're
Play 1, 2.
And for
that's why I'm thinking, like, I just played 1, 2 talents.
I feel like it was the best generic one. Just trying to neutralize the game state.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's his list. Anyway, so this guy, I'm pretty sure he explained. No, he explains that the idea behind the list is to cycle through your whole fucking deck, such that you diminish all of the dead cards in there, and then you create it such that it's just a runic cycling effect, and then you have you've set up a board which will transfer your cards from your graveyard to the field, and then extra deck to the field, back to the graveyard, then graveyard to the field, back to the extra deck. And you keep doing this shit because these cards recycle themselves, as I mentioned. These White Forest cards, they bounce back your synchro summons, right? That's the idea behind it. And you create an efficient kind of cycle. He's decided not to play the spell card. Usually you will play at least 1 copy of this card in this runic variant because this card will search, but he's not. They've optimized it to a point where you don't need it because it seems dead, because most of the time you don't need it because this card is not really a searcher. It's only a searcher while you control an illusion monster, an illusion type monster, or a spellcaster type monster, okay? So that's why they've decided to just relinquish this card and just get rid of it. And they've decided to play more Woes of the White Forest, which is the in-archetype quick synchro during your opponent's turn, by summoning a guy and then instantly synchro summoning. And they're playing more in the side deck because they've said that going first, that they can play through Shifter easier if they happen to see a few copies of this card, because then what they would do is they would just summon the level 6s during my opponent's turn after getting shifted. Sorry for my yap, but that's basically it. That's the idea. It's just a synchro summoning deck. And you know, it just does a bunch of synchro summoning. Like, this is like, it is what it, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I activate this effect, you do this, go crazy, you just go like this one effect, and then effect to add back this one, right, this one goes here. Then what you would do is you could normal summon this, or you could bait out that and do this. You can go normal summon effect, you can just search as much as you can before requiring to use this, or maybe you hold this one or whatever. And then these cards, these white forest cards, they when they use this, if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can reset it onto the board, so it's not like you're losing value. So what you can do is you can go activate the effect, go into the what do you call it, the guy, the Hugin, and then Hugin effect discard, then it will come back onto the board. So it's like Hugin was for free basically. But here, the scenario, I can go for this card here, which is that boss monster I mentioned, one of the boss monsters I mentioned earlier. It'll pitch a card from the field or the hand, and then you can use the effect to you can use the effect of this one to add a spellcaster or another spell trap. In this case, we just add another spellcaster, aka the extender, this one here, because we've already started every single engine. Then we trigger the effect in the graveyard to reset itself on the board because we use it as a thing, and then here it is a 2, 4, 6, and so you want to get another level 2 if you can. And so in this scenario, I would just special summon, maybe pitch a card if I was feeling greedy. Or in this case, I would just go effect, then I'd go summon, then pitch this ass, and then I would search for fountain, and then I would use those two to go into the guy, if you do say so myself. So I would go here, then I go special summon this, use the effect of this one pitching, not the spell, because I need the spell for the next thing. So I use the effect, search for the fountain, yep, search for the fountain, boom. And then what you can do is you can use the effect of this, and you can draw a card finally. And then what you can do if you're feeling absolutely goofy and evil, bro, what you do is you just go, oh my god, you can come, honestly, you can probably come here pretty hard. Oh my god, you could, okay, here you have options now, right? You can go straight into skill drain, or you can decide to activate the fountain, and or not activate the fountain, sorry. You can pitch the fountain, draw another card, see what you get, and then or do something. You just go crazy here, right? This is just insane. Like here you can go, let me think about it, what do I want to do? Maybe you go skill drain, depending on the deck list. You just have a think about it. Here you could go for another upstart goblin, that's funny too. Here you could go, oh, so much shit, there's just so much shit that you can do. So yeah. Like you can just send this, like look at this, this is just like so funny. Activate this, and because I don't have any runic spells now, like there's no point, right? And like this, I feel like there's no point, so I'm just gonna say see you later to this one, and then draw another card. Okay, fine, I drew into a runic spell, that's fine, I don't really give a shit. If I was really worried about it, then I could just go activate the effect and add back the runic fountain. Oh, and then I can draw 3, baby. That's what I'm gonna do, because I haven't used it yet, right? So I'm going to, and there's no restrictions, there's no lock, so you can go here and then you can draw 1, 2. I'll be drawing 2. Do I want to draw 2 over that? Probably in a runic deck you want to draw more than you are thing, but then do we value the skill drain? Yeah, probably 2. But I think I value the fountain more in this case. So you add back the fountain that you just pitched, and then you just use the effect, and then you just go crazy. You just activate the effect of this one, and this one can just, oh, dude, it's so broken. It actually is so broken. Because then this one can go into a level 6. Oh. Just crazy. Yeah. Anyways, so that's kind of what's up. Honestly, that's kind of it. That's kind of what's up, bro. I don't know. You can go into anything. You can go into 6. You can go into use the effect. You can go boom boom, and then holy moly, Peter. And then you go into this boom boom. See you later. Draw another card. Why not for the boys? Do this. Oh, you drew into this based honestly. Chat energy. Where's my other fountain? Do I have another fountain? I do not. So I can just go, I can go into this. You can just summon another fountain for the boys. Oh, not summon another fountain. That wouldn't work. I mean, do we have a level 8 that we can go to? Oh, that was the other level 8. Is that the only level 8 that we? How do I check? Damn it. Okay, whatever. We can go into this. This one go into Changing, and just call it a day. Or you can search for another fountain. In this case, I probably don't even care about searching for another fountain, to be honest. I just go for this. This one then goes into Changing, and there's just pass or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's just runic. Yeah. Anyways, that's that list. Next time I'll teach you another list, maybe, or I'll show you another list. I'm not really teaching you anything. We can talk about Memento. This is the list that I was playing. for a minute. Oh, but this is not even a good one. I have a better one. I've changed it. My one's better. I think. I don't remember. No, maybe this is the list. I don't remember. But listen, hear me out. No, this is a different list. Yeah, sorry. This is an old list. Disregard. Might be an old list. I think so. Yeah, it is an old list because I'm playing this one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. I enjoyed it, man. No, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. At least somebody's listening, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the ramblings of a fucking man who's losing his mind, to be honest. Anyways, take care, man. Congrats on the win. Hey, man, thank you, man. That's sweet. Thank you very much. I have a wonderful night. I have a lot of shit to do in the weekend. I won't be live tomorrow. If you've noticed, I haven't been going live on the weekends. Only a Sunday evening, really late, I might do that. But usually weekends I take a break, focus on more projects and things like that for myself. So yeah, anyways, take care. I'll see you in the new week. And I hope you enjoy your weekend, eh? Bye-bye.